Hi, my name's Yorston. People often forget that schools provide three key things. One is childcare, literally childcare. Parents just want to drop their children off so that they can go to work. Secondly, you're wanting to provide socialisation skills. You want children to spend time with other children, which they can do digitally, but they probably do better one-to-one. And then the third thing is the academics. And people tend to focus on the academics, but actually it's the least difficult bit of the problem. That's the one bit that can be done online, can be done asynchronously, can be done using technology. I'm sure you probably need teachers to keep an eye on what's going on and to provide enthusiasm. But that's the delight of hybrid education, is saying we don't have to devise our school around the idea of academics. We can devise our school around the idea of childcare, socialisation, and then worry about the academics using more modern technologies. I think the really exciting bit is the idea that bricks and mortar schools can provide childcare, socialisation, but they don't have to be wedded to the classroom. One of the great things is we're here in an architectural firm for the day. And from an architectural perspective, schools are looking at the idea that maybe they need fewer classrooms. You need perhaps more lecture spaces because you can bring amazing lecturers into your school, either virtually or in real life. But then you perhaps need one-to-one spaces or one-to-two spaces. But perhaps the one thing you don't need is a classroom that's holding 24 students. If we could somehow figure out how to make more students, particularly teenagers, more curious, so that education is something that they see something to reach for rather than something that's pushed at them. We want to turn education from a traditional push model to a much more interesting pull model. And I think that is becoming more possible. Historically, it relied on really inspiring teachers to make it happen. But you can sort of capture really inspiring teaching using all these technologies. And once children are curious, then I think flexibility becomes a huge factor, because then you can learn what you want to learn, when you want to learn it, where you want to learn it, how you want to learn it, and it should be possible to do that. And my guess listening to today is that's going to happen faster than many people would have expected.